State Baseball tonight in South Bend, Indiana. The Beloit Snappers are in town, the High A affiliate of the Miami Marlins. You may know this guy, second-round pick of the Marlins from last year, Nicolas. How does all of that sound?
You know, it sounds pretty good. Just, you know, living out the dream that I've had for a while now, and I'm just super grateful that I'm getting this opportunity.
What's it like? What did you think it would be like, and how has that measured up in your mind?
It was pretty accurate. You know, going into it, you know, all you hear is that it's a grind, you know, every day in and day out, not much money, you know, coming in. And I mean, that's basically what it's been, but I mean, you know that you have to go through this to get to your end goal, which is to play in the big leagues.
What was your I'm a pro baseball player moment?
I'd say spring training this year, you know, met Derek Jeter, had a meeting with him or whatever, but I mean, spring training was just crazy, you know, being around all those guys.
I like the mentality because, it's one way that you can get caught up in it and hey, I'm a pro baseball player, I'm going to be a big leaguer. Oh my God, it's Derek Jeter.
Right.
And then there's the I met Derek Jeter. What was it like to meet Derek Jeter, and what's it like having a meeting with a guy like that?
You know, the one thing I took from the meetings that we've had with him as a group is that he's all about winning, and you know, that's kind of what I've been all about from high school to Ball State, is just wanting to win. So, you know, that kind of fires me up, and obviously you hear about him, he's just a winner. So, I mean, it's a great person to have at the top of our organization for sure.
You walk out on that mound now, and you look like everything you would expect a winning big league pitcher to look like. How does that feel? Have you noticed a transition in yourself?
That's obviously the goal, or at least my goal was going into college, was that I wanted to play professional baseball. But, you know, I think that's a lot of people's goals, and, you know, a lot of people don't make it. So, I mean, it's just crazy, just going through that whole process at Ball State, you know, as a freshman and sophomore, kind of up and down, struggling a little bit, and then started to figure some things out junior year. And I'd say the biggest thing is just the confidence that I have now. You know, I had to go through some struggles for sure, a lot of it mentally. So, you know, I think all of that has molded me into the person and the pitcher I am today.
You're in High A. This is your first professional experience. You're actually one of the younger guys on this roster when you look at things. What challenge is in front of you this season, and how difficult is it to, your first year in pro ball, be thrown into this level?
For me, it's kind of just, I want to go out there and compete, but obviously there's a lot of, you know, development things that have to go on. You got to get certain pitches in, and for me that's kind of tough because I want to go out there and I want to throw my best stuff every pitch, but sometimes, you know, you got to think of the long term, you know, where you're going to be benefited more if you're going out there working on your third, fourth best pitch.
That's the weird thing that I don't think people always think about as well, is this is about winning, but it's about winning in Miami. And if that means that you lose on a given night in Beloit, so be it, because you have to work on throwing this pitch in this situation.
I mean, I've seen some mixed results with it, you know, some good, some bad, but it's just weird where you don't pitch to your standards, but you're getting told oh, you're doing this good, you're doing this good. I'm like, well,
didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's not what I'm used to, you know. So it's kind of different, in that aspect.
But as long as they say good.
I mean, I guess, but I don't my standard is I feel higher than a lot of people. So, you know, I try to pitch to that every time out, which I think will be a good thing in the long run, where hold myself accountable and do as good as I can every time.
Coach Maloney was here tonight. What's it like to see him in the stands?
It's really special, you know. I keep in touch with him a lot, and, you know, the other coaches I've had there, but I mean, that's just a guy that took me in as a freshman and just believed in me the whole time. Even you know, when I was struggling a little bit, he would always just tell me that he believed in me, and that, you know, my dreams are going to come true if I, you know, work hard. So, I mean, it's pretty special seeing him here and having him be able to watch me pitch to the next level. So it was pretty cool.
End this on kind of a fun note here. We are in minor league baseball after all. What's your best minor league story? Like, have you had any bus ride shenanigans?
I mean, the fans are kind of cool. You know, they love to chirp, so it's cool. Especially when they got the deals going, the 2-for-1 beer nights. So it gets a little rowdy around the 5th, 6th inning. People start talking a little more. But yeah, we had one bus breakdown so far. And we're taking 3 buses on road trips because of COVID this year or whatever. So it was the 3rd bus that broke down. So the first 2 had to stop and then get all the guys from the other bus on, and had to get a new bus out to wherever we were.
No, man, this is my seat. Like, your bus broke down. Mine is in great working shape. Kyle, it was cool to come out here and see you and see you in a different color jersey and watch you pursue your dreams. So
yes,
good
sir.
chatting with you, man.
Thank you.